One day while out exploring, Travis hurt his leg, leaving Dalton to drive.
Man, I can't drive.
I don't know how to drive stick.
What are we gonna do?
What would you do?
All three of us know how to drive a manual transmission equipped vehicle, and two of us drive stick on a daily basis. So, to help and encourage you to learn how to drive a stick shift, we are going to explain why you should and the basics of how to do it.
According to Lindsay Chappell, in the vast population of all light vehicles on U.S. roads, some 240 million in rough numbers, stick shifts account for just 12% today, but that's still roughly 29 million cars.
Hey man, can you drive stick?
Hey man, you should learn how to drive stick. Tyler Wolfson once explained how driving a manual car is an extremely important part of becoming an active driver. It can be helpful in a situation similar to what you just saw.
It allows you to drive a broader range of vehicles, and there's no feeling like it.
There's a vivid feeling of content and joy when successfully driving a manual.
It brings a fun and challenging aspect to driving.
When the clutch pedal is pressed in, the engine is disengaged from the transmission. This allows you to shift gears with the gear lever. Once in gear, the car can be accelerated like normal with the gas pedal, and braked normal with the brake pedal. One of the biggest challenges of learning is starting out in first gear. It takes time and practice to master. With the clutch pressed in and first gear engaged, slowly let the clutch out while applying a little gas.
Driving a manual is a balanced technique between pressing in the clutch, selecting a gear, letting the clutch out, and pressing on the gas again. Once you've reached your desired speed, you can stop shifting and stay in that gear. When coming to a stop, you can press the brake and the clutch, shift the car into neutral, until you come to a complete stop.
A more advanced technique is known as heel toe. While braking with your toe, you rev match with your heel and at the same time press the clutch in and downshift. This is what it looks like from the top. Regarding learning to drive stick, Jacob said, "My biggest problem naturally was fear. Because seriously, learning to drive a stick means propelling more than a ton of metal that you can't yet control. And out of control is not how I like to feel behind the wheel."
Jacobs also said, the good news is, once you learn how to drive a stick, you always remember how, like riding a bike.
So, we went over why it's important that you learn how to drive a stick shift car.
And some of the basics of how to drive a stick shift car.
With some helpful tips and techniques.
Now you are ready to drive, whether you're stuck in a situation like we were in the desert, you've always wanted to learn but never got around to it,
I don't know how to drive stick.
or you just want to bring a new and challenging aspect to driving. You will never regret the amazing feeling you get from successfully learning to drive a manual car.